Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a little bit different of a video. First off, start by getting one of these because they don't leave you alone. She has been a big support system throughout this year, and I just wanted to kind of start off by saying that I will be talking about loss and death and just some kind of sad topics. So I totally get if you guys don't want to watch this video, but I'm kind of making it for me to reflect on myself. And also I have a bunch of new subscribers, so thank you guys. But I also wanted to just open up and tell you guys a little bit more about myself. Did you just walk into the mirror? I swear, if you guys want to laugh, get a lab. They're great. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about my mental health. And Sky, can you go lay down, please? Thank you. I have some new subscribers, and I just wanted to kind of like tell you guys a little bit more about me and my journey. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. It just makes me so happy that you guys actually love my videos and enjoy watching them, so thank you. And today is going to be a little bit sadder of a video, I guess. I really want to do this for kind of my own reasoning, and if it helps anyone else or anyone else is on kind of like a similar journey, I would love if you would share it to them. Maybe it could possibly help them, but really this is just kind of my journey and where I've been for the past kind of year and a half. I guess a year and a half ago, Cody and I in February went to Switzerland, and I surprised him for Christmas, and we went on this amazing trip, and little did we know COVID was starting. I think it was like 2 weeks when we got back that we first heard of COVID. My grandfather ended up being really, really sick, and both of my grandparents were in Florida at the time, so my grandpa, we went down basically to say our goodbyes, which was horrible. We were with him when it happened because it was pre-COVID, and we could be, which was great. We did get to say our goodbyes to him. I don't want to get upset. It was just hard. His body was basically just failing him, which I think was even worse because his mind was there. And I think that's the hardest part, was knowing that he knew what was going on. And that happened in February of last year. And so really seeing my mom go through that was very difficult because we were with him when it happened. And then COVID came. I was shortly after let go from my job. And I'm not trying to have a pity party about it. I honestly probably would have quit my job anyway, because I just wasn't happy in the field that I was in. And I was in interior design, sales, and I did love it. I enjoyed what I did, but I just think that the place that I was at just didn't work for me. I had one coworker who I adored and who I loved so much, and I miss pretty much every day because I had so much fun working with him. If you don't know, I live on the east end of Long Island, and at the height of COVID, New York City was probably one of the biggest spots where COVID was coming from, and COVID infected people were coming out to the Hamptons, which is where I live, and my job basically had me go into these people's homes and help them with their interiors and decorate. And I just wasn't comfortable with that, especially since we do live with Cody's parents and they did have underlying health issues, or they do, and I just didn't want to be responsible to be the one to bring it home to them, especially if I didn't have to go into these people's homes. And we were supposed to be closed because the governor shut everything down. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name the company that I worked at, but it just wasn't a good fit for me. And I just decided that I didn't really want to go down that path. And I said, thank you, but no thank you. And so they laid me off pretty much. And I have been unemployed now for a year. It was okay during the summer. I just kind of looked at the bright side of things. I wanted to get out of that job. I wanted to start a new career. I wanted to possibly go back to school. So I just looked at it as more of a positive than a negative. I'd already had one negative thing happen that year, and I didn't want this to be another. So I kind of tried to take the high road. I still am currently looking for a job. I know I could go and get pretty much any job. I could go and get a retail job. I could go and get, I don't know, a whole bunch of things. But I want to find my career. I'm 27 and I still feel like I'm fresh out of college and I have no idea what I'm doing. So it would just be nice if I could find the career that I want to be in and stick with it. So fast forward to September or August, I guess it was, the end of the summer. And my puppy of almost 17 years, I always call her a puppy, she'll always be my puppy. We had to say goodbye to her, and she crossed the Rainbow Bridge in August, and that was really hard. I knew it was coming for a while. I tried to prepare myself for it. It was hard. I saw her decline really, really fast. Since it was COVID, we couldn't go in to put her down. We actually had to do it in the parking lot of the vet, which sucked completely, but I'm just happy that we could have been there with her through that, because she was always there for me. I mean, I took her to college. She lived with me in my college apartments. She was my girl. I got her when I was 10 and I'm 27 now. So it was, she was like my sister. I'm an only child, so having her was like my sister, and it was hard. So I lost 2 family members that year. Moving on, I guess. I ended up finding out that I got COVID on my birthday. My birthday is in December, a week before Christmas. And so I quarantined, so I was by myself for Christmas. I did have Sky with me for the 2 weeks, which was so helpful. I don't know how anyone could get through quarantining without an animal of any kind, because it's definitely difficult. So I got through that, and we did a little bit of a delayed Christmas with my mom and Cody's parents and Cody's family. So it was nice that we could still kind of do that delayed Christmas and still be with each other. But then later in January, Cody's dog had to be put down. She was 15. She was a Black Lab Chesapeake mix, and I've known her, or had known her, for almost 6 years of my life. I had her, so I was very lucky to have known her. She was a great dog, and it just sucks, you know? It was nothing but like letdown after letdown this year, and it was just really hard, and I was definitely not myself, and I think it was from not working and just losing a lot of people close to me. And it was just hard, I think, because I always tried really hard to like not be in this slump, and I would basically be in denial. And I could definitely tell that I just wasn't myself, and Cody could definitely tell. He was like, babe, you have to just go outside, go for a walk, get some fresh air. You can't be inside 24/7. Like, it's not good for you. And I didn't realize that until he actually, like, I just cried all day one day. Like, I just couldn't stop crying. And it was definitely one of my lower points at that point, and I went outside the next day and I took Sky for a walk, and it was a sunny day. It was freezing. I bundled up, but it worked for me. It got me out of my head, and it just got me through it a little bit. So that was kind of the middle of January. And then Cody finds out. He woke up one morning and he said he had the chills and just did not feel well. And he ended up going for a COVID test and ended up testing positive for COVID. So he had to go quarantine for 2 weeks at my mom's house, because that was like the quarantine house. No one lived there. So whoever had to quarantine got to go there. And during that time, my grandmother, who was basically my second mom, we called her Gagi, she got really sick and declined really fast. She used to live up here and basically helped raise me because my mom was a single mom. She lived in Florida and got to see all of my other cousins and things and be with them, which I was so thankful that she could have done that, and she had that time with them like I had time with her, like that. So she ended up passing away about 2 months ago now, and it still hurts. It hurts pretty much every day. And I couldn't be with her, and I think that was the worst thing. I kept telling her every time I talked to her on the phone, which was multiple times a week, that the minute the vaccine came out and it was my turn to get it, I would get it and I would be on the first flight to Florida. It was hard too because I couldn't be with my mom because I had to quarantine because of Cody. Anyone who has lost a family member through COVID, like, I am so sorry that you had to go through that, because I mean, both of my grandparents didn't pass away from COVID, but it was hard that I couldn't be with Gagi because she was basically like my second mom. Sky. She's coming over to check on me. I just feel for everyone out there who has not been able to be with their loved ones when they're sick or just anything. And I wanted to kind of update you guys because I just feel like there have been moments where I've been so low and I've kind of been scared to tell people. Like, I don't even want to talk to Cody about it. I just feel for those who are scared to tell someone or scared to open up, because it's hard. It's not an easy thing. I just wanted to bring you guys on this kind of journey with me and have it be very real and very raw. I just am not in a great place, and I try to be happy and I try to distract myself, and I have found that I've been distracting myself through shopping, and it's not been a good thing because it's still not making me happy. And what hurts the most is seeing my mom hurt. Losing both of your parents in a year is just the reason for this video, is to tell you guys that it's okay to feel these things. I mean, I didn't realize that it was. I basically lost my second mom, and I still cry pretty much every day, and I still want to call her every day. This has just been a hard video for me to film. Hi, sweetie. And I honestly would not have gotten through this year if it wasn't for this girl right here. Yeah, if it wasn't for you, mommy wouldn't have made it. She helped me so much. I mean, from losing my pop-up to Honey and being quarantined for 2 weeks, like, it this year just sucked, and losing Diamond and Goggy, it just sucked. 100% sucked, and I don't want a pity party. That's not what this video is about. For me, it's just, it's okay to feel sad, and it's okay to have those emotions. So really, this video is just kind of to take you guys on my last year and my journey. And I did start making YouTube videos because I was like, you know, I have been so up inside my head with trying to find a career, trying to go back to school, trying to get a job, losing all of these people and dogs that have been really, really close to me. And just making videos honestly gives me a little bit of joy and a little bit of break in my life. And some people might not see it that way, but I'm doing this for fun. This is like not a job for me. This is for fun. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for supporting me through this journey, because I remember telling Goggy that I wanted to make videos, and she was like, do it. Do whatever makes you happy. Do something that you want and do something that brings you joy. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I don't know why I'm like holding off. And she was like, who cares what other people think? And all I know is that this is making me happy, and it's bringing me a little bit of joy and a little bit of break in my sadness, because this year has definitely been a rough one. And I just wanted to tell you that not everybody's journey is going to be the same. And one thing might find you happiness just by watching a certain show, or going for a walk, or getting into a different routine, or buying a new outfit. Like little things like that can help. I honestly have the best friends and the best boyfriend and the best dog who's laying right at my feet right now. I needed these people to help me find myself again, and to help me get out of my funk. But I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of an update on me and where I am. So that is that. I definitely didn't expect to tell you guys this much about my life, and I'm trying to open up a little bit more on different things. And I am no therapist. I'm not telling you what to go do, but I'm just telling you to try and be open and try and accept help when people want to help you, because I needed it. And my best friends were there, my boyfriend was there, my dog was there, and I needed it. But I just wanted to say thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys subscribing, liking, watching my videos, like, I would have to find some other thing to do, I guess. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching and going through this journey with me. It has been a tough year, and I'm hoping that I have more things to look forward to this year, and hopefully it will turn around a little bit. But I just wanted to say thank you guys again for the support. It really does mean the world to me. And if you have any questions on anything, or need someone to listen, I'm always available in the comments. I read them all, I respond to them all. So feel free to leave comments. Feel free to DM me on Instagram if you don't want to leave it public for everyone to see. I'm always available. I will leave my Instagram handle below. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.